Harry. Earlier was great. Meeting Molly was such a surprise. I thought I saw someone I knew while I took orders.
I was shocked too. Did you really need my number right away?
If not, we might never see each other again.
But you were working. Doesn't your boss mind chatting with customers?
No worries, the manager wasn't around. I've been there the longest, so no one bothers me.
Oh, it's part-time work.
Yes, finding a full-time job is tough. I had a full-time job at a chain restaurant, but I quit.
That's when you left me and Nellie for another guy. That was 13 years back. I never thought we'd meet again.
I was young and foolish. I left him soon after. He was no good, and now I live alone.
You left him after running away together?
We just didn't share the same values. It's too bad. I thought our love was destiny. But people change quickly.
You got caught up in the thrill and it was pointless. Why did you toss me aside?
Do you want me to return home? You're lonely, right? You can't forget me, huh?
This isn't funny. I can't forget the pain you caused, that's all. No one will ever hurt me more. There's no part of me that wants you back.
Same here. I wouldn't take back a boring guy like you, even if you begged. Your face isn't great either. You look like a worn-out businessman now.
So why did you want to contact me?
I had something to tell you, of course. I want my daughter back, please.
What exactly are you asking? I'm not sure I get it.
I want Nellie back. I haven't stopped thinking about her since we split. 13 years is too long. I love her so much.
You love her so much, huh? I'm talking to the woman who left her daughter for a lover.
That choice hurt me deeply. Don't be harsh right now. I had no choice. He didn't like kids. I truly wanted to take her.
You always say that. You haven't changed in 13 years. No, wait. You've changed. You're an even worse person now.
Nellie is in high school, right? She's grown up. It's better if she's with her mom. She needs to learn things you can't teach.
Don't give me that nonsense. You're not a good mother for her.
Wouldn't it be easier if she's with a same-gender parent? I feel bad for her dealing with changes and having only her dad.
It's better than being with you. How can you argue to take her when you left her?
Nellie goes to a school for smart kids, right? But I heard she does most housework. You mentioned that at the restaurant. If she's so smart, she should study. I want to care for the house and let her focus.
Really? Something's off. You're hiding something, aren't you?
That's the true reason I want to come home. Why won't you trust me? I just want to be with my daughter again. My intentions are honest. I want her back. I went through so much pain to bring her into this world. I need to see her again.
When we met recently, you didn't seem eager to hear about her. Anyway, it's fine.
Really? You'll let me?
I've been messaging Nellie while we've been talking. I asked her how she felt about living with you. She said she wanted to be with you right away.
You really asked for her opinion?
Sure, I did. My feelings for you don't matter. We need to let Nellie choose what she wants.
Yes, that's right. And she wants to be with me. I told you she'd prefer her mom over her dad.
What can I say?
It must hurt to have her choose me after 13 years with you. Does she dislike you? Who's the failing parent now?
A failure? You're the last person I want to hear that from. Regardless, Nellie will come to your place soon. Take care of her.
You're so relaxed about this. That's strange, isn't it? If you let her go easily, maybe you don't love her enough.
What good would being upset do? Besides, it's not a bad idea for her to spend some time with you. The last time you saw her, she was 3 years old.
I bet she's beautiful like me now.
Her mom may be a mess, but she's definitely beautiful.
I'm glad she doesn't look like you. You should thank me for that.
You'll be surprised when you see her. She's all grown up now. Take care of her from now on. Are you two having dinner together?
Yes, we'll eat dinner together tonight. I plan to take her somewhere delicious. Can you guess what it is? You won't believe it. We're going to a top-rated Italian restaurant downtown.
Wow, can you afford a fancy restaurant? I thought you only worked part-time.
I have some savings. I can manage. I want to treat Nellie well for a change, unlike you.
So, you're trying to win her over? You don't have the money for that. You'll regret it if you go broke trying to impress her.
I'm fine. It's just one meal. First impressions are crucial when getting close to someone. It's the same with Nellie. Plus, I need to show her I'm on a different level than you.
You want to prove you're better by buying her things. Didn't anyone tell you money doesn't buy happiness or love?
That's what a dad abandoned by his wife and daughter would say.
That's a bit harsh.
If she chose me, how good of a father are you? Do dads even matter?
Nellie will forget you quickly. We'll live together, just the two of us. You'll really take care of her, right? Molly, did you try calling me? I have about 10 voicemail messages. What's going on?
I couldn't reach you, so I thought I might need to go to your house. What are you up to?
I'm at work as usual.
Please take Nellie back. You can have her.
What? Why?
You were right, I can't raise her.
Hold on, am I hearing this right? It's only been 5 days since she moved in with you.
I'll be broke soon if she stays with me. Can you guess how much I've spent in the last 5 days? Go on, guess.
I have no idea. Why? Did you buy an expensive handbag or something?
No, I didn't buy anything fun, and it was all spent on food. Where did she get that appetite? She eats so much.
Oh, didn't I mention? Nellie has a huge appetite.
But she's so thin, where does it all go? Isn't it weird?
I suppose her stomach just stretches. She always has second and third helpings. Her appetite has grown year by year, but it's particularly big now with all her activities.
Today was my day off, so I took her to an Italian restaurant.
And are you going to tell me she ate all your pasta or something?
Well, it was a fancy restaurant, and she kept ordering the priciest dishes. She went for the truffles and lobster. It was insane. The bill was nearly $200 for both of us. I couldn't believe it.
Wow, she really went all out this time. That's a lot. I'm jealous. I want to eat like that. Will you take me next time?
Don't joke around. I've spent over $500 in just these 5 days. I've used up all my savings and I can't max out my credit cards to cover it all. I can't raise a child who costs so much.
So, you're just giving up. What about being her parent? You're giving up on that again.
It's not my fault I can't afford her. I didn't know she'd be this expensive. I wouldn't have taken her in if I had known.
So even though you knew you couldn't afford her, you took her in. This is just like when you left her 13 years ago. You can't keep doing things with good intentions and expecting them to work out.
You know, she's just like you now. She's always looking down on me, saying I'm nothing compared to you. She keeps comparing us and saying you do things differently.
It sounds like your pride has been hurt, aside from the money issue. You seem to have come down from your high horse.
Of course my pride is hurt. She shows her disdain for me every day with the way she talks. No matter what I say, she just breaks me down with a logical argument.
You've been put in your place by your own daughter.
She's terrible. She asked me if I was born worthless or if I became that way 13 years ago. And she didn't even say thank you for the Italian dinner. No gratitude at all.
I mean, she was just telling the truth. Isn't it common sense that raising a child costs money? Nellie is also a scholarship student, so you don't even have to pay for her education.
No, Nellie told me her scholarship was cut.
What do you mean, cut?
She said she was missing classes and her grades dropped, so her scholarship was cut. That's what she told me. Didn't you know about it?
Well, now that you mention it. She told me a little bit about that before she went to live with you. She said if she lived with you, she might give up on studying.
Why?
She said she didn't want to be a burden on me and would try hard, but if she lived with you, she wouldn't care. She said she didn't mind making things tough for you.
That's so mean. Why? Why would she say something like that? And how about when she ordered all the expensive dishes at the restaurant? Was that just to make me pay more?
I think it probably was. She's very careful when she goes out for dinner with me. She never orders anything expensive. She's very considerate.
So why is her attitude different only with me? She came to live with me because she likes me, right?
It's clear she doesn't like you. She's held a grudge against you for as long as I can remember. She told me that if she ever met you, she'd take revenge for what you did to us.
She believes I abandoned both of you. That's not what happened. I left her with you because the man I was seeing hated kids. I didn't want to leave her.
Regardless of your feelings, leaving her is the same as abandoning her.
That's what she said too. She didn't listen to anything I had to say.
She dislikes you because you made life difficult for me. She's a daddy's girl, no doubt. She always thinks of me and helps with chores. She's very kind.
Kind? How is she kind? She doesn't help around the house and is always argumentative with me.
So she was argumentative, but you still treated her to an expensive dinner?
She seemed okay in the beginning, but her mood worsened as the day went on.
She's got a strong personality, right? She knows what she likes and dislikes. She has no sympathy for those she doesn't care for.
I can't believe she wanted to live with me just to make my life miserable. That's downright evil.
Her losing her scholarship is also bad for her. Isn't her tuition expensive?
Really? I thought she'd help me financially when she got a job after graduating. I planned to pull her out of high school as soon as she lost the scholarship. I don't want her in high school if I have to pay for everything.
You can't make her drop out. Nellie is strong-willed. She'll only find more ways to stress you out. She'll use all her energy to make your life difficult.
Evil. She's evil. I can't do this. Take this evil child away from me.
Don't say that. I spoke with her on the phone last night. She said she'd be happy to stay with you from now on.
What? Why would she want to live with someone she hates just for revenge?
I'm not sure, but I know I should respect her choice. So I'll leave her with you.
Please, I'm begging you, take her back. I can't handle her.
But she'd be happier with her mother. You said it yourself. You said fathers have no purpose.
I know I said that. I was wrong and I admit it. Isn't that enough? I'm sorry.
All right. I can come get her, but I'm busy now. I'll pick her up in a couple of days.
Don't be so casual about this. She's already eaten up my savings. I have nothing left.
You don't have to buy her everything she asks for. If you do, it'll become expensive.
She threatened to report me to social services if I didn't buy her what she wants. She'll say I don't feed her enough. It's frightening. Nellie is wicked, I'm telling you. How did you raise her to be this way?
I don't know what to say. She's an angel with me. Nellie, if you try to kick her out or do anything like that, she'll report you to the authorities.
She's capable of anything. That girl. All this talk of authorities. I'm truly sorry.
Well, enjoy taking care of her. Is this your punishment for trying to have fun by taking her away from me? You claimed you missed Nellie, but you really just wanted her to work and give you money, didn't you?
If I admit to it, will you take her back? I promise I'll never bother you two again, so please come and get her.
Why do you think this happened? I can't believe it's been less than a week and you can't handle it.
I was selfish, all right? I was foolish, I was wrong. What more do you want from me? Won't you forgive me?
You're just as hopeless as I thought you'd be, and Nellie is stronger than I ever imagined. If you've learned anything from this, stay away from us because for Nellie and me, there's no need for mothers like you. When I picked up Nellie, I found a laid-back daughter and a thoroughly disheartened and defeated ex-wife. Molly's wallet and spirit were entirely depleted by Nellie. Upon returning home, Nellie thanked me for giving her the opportunity to teach her mom a lesson, but I felt like I should be the one thanking her. I knew that sending a hungry Nellie to stay with Molly would create financial troubles. I anticipated that Molly would quickly give up and return Nellie to me, but I didn't foresee Nellie being so tough on her. It genuinely appears that Nellie's only reason for living with her mother was to seek revenge for the pain she caused me years ago. Molly exhausted her savings and is now flat broke. While living with Molly, Nellie overheard her asking a friend for a loan. However, the person on the other end scolded her. Apparently, Molly never repaid the money they lent her previously. It seems all the friends who might have lent her money in the past have severed ties. That's just the consequence of trying to have everything without sacrifice. From this point on, Nellie and I will continue living together and do our best to put Molly out of our minds. I want us to enjoy life, just the two of us, and I eagerly await the bright future that lies before us.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press like button.